Hey there, guys. Chet here. Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful features inside of Shopify, Shopify Markets. If you want to sell internationally, reach customers in different countries, and grow your store beyond just one location, this feature can completely change how you do e commerce. In this video, I'll explain what Shopify Markets is, why it matters, and how to set it up the right way so that you can sell globally without making things complicated. But before we start, here's a special offer. If you want to build your Shopify store the right way, check the link below for a 3-day Shopify free trial plus the $1 per month offer. You'll also get my complete Shopify course so that you can set everything up with confidence. Now let's get started. First, let's clearly understand what Shopify Markets is. It's a built-in feature that helps you manage international selling from one Shopify store. Instead of creating multiple stores for different countries, Shopify Markets lets you control currencies, language, pricing, domains, and local settings from a single dashboard. In simple words, Shopify Markets helps you store feel local to customers in different countries while you still manage everything in one place. And this matters a lot because international customers, well, they behave differently. They prefer to shop in their own currency, see familiar language, and trust stores that feel local. Shopify Markets is designed to handle all of that without adding complexity. Now, let's talk about why selling internationally is such a big opportunity. Many store owners limit themselves to one country, usually their home market. But e commerce is global. People around the world are buying online every day. By selling internationally, you increase your potential audience without changing your product. The problem in the past, well, of course, it was setup. Currency conversion, taxes, shipping rules, and language barriers made international selling feel complicated. Shopify Markets removes most of those barriers. Now let's move on to how Shopify Markets actually work inside of Shopify. When you enable Shopify Markets, Shopify automatically groups countries into markets. For example, you might have a United States market, a Europe market, or a rest of world market. Each market can have its own currency, language, pricing adjustments, and domain settings. This gives you control without needing multiple stores. Let's walk through the setup process step by step in a simple, easy to understand way. First, you need to access Shopify Markets inside your admin. From your Shopify dashboard, go to Settings, then to Markets. This is where you will see your existing markets and options to create or customize them. Shopify usually creates a primary market automatically based on your store location. From there, you can add new markets for other regions or individual countries. Now, let's talk about choosing which countries to sell to. You don't need to sell everywhere at once. In fact, it's better to start small. Choose countries where shipping is manageable and demand makes sense for your product. You can create markets based on regions like Europe or Asia, or individual countries like Canada, Australia, or the UK. Shopify gives you flexibility here. Once you choose countries, Shopify Markets lets you customize how your store behaves for customers in those locations. Now let's talk about currency because this is one of the biggest advantages of Shopify Markets. Shopify Markets allows you to sell in local currencies. That means customers see prices in their own currency instead of converting manually from one to another. Local currency pricing builds trust and increases conversions. Customers feel more comfortable when prices look familiar. Shopify automatically handles currency conversion using real time exchange rates if you are using Shopify payments. You can also apply rounding rules so that prices look clean instead of random decimals. Now let's move into pricing adjustments because this is where strategy really comes into play. Different countries have different costs. Shipping, taxes, and duties vary by region. Shopify Markets lets you adjust prices per market. For example, you can increase prices slightly for international markets to cover higher shipping costs. This way, your margins stay healthy without confusing customers. These adjustments are managed centrally, which saves a lot of time compared to manual pricing. Now let's talk about language because this plays a big role in international trust. Shopify Markets supports multiple languages. You can translate your store content so that customers see your site in their preferred language. Even basic translation improves user experience. Customers are more likely to buy when they understand product descriptions, policies, and checkout steps. Shopify integrates with transition tools, making this process easier than building separate stores for each language. Now let's talk about domains and URLs because this affects both trust and SEO. Shopify Markets allows you to use different domain setups for different markets. You can use subfolders, subdomains, or specific country domains. For example, yourstore.com for the main market and yourstore.com/fr for France, or fr.yourstore.com. Now, this helps search engines understand which version of your store is for which country. A localized domain structure also makes your store feel more credible to international visitors. Now let's move into shipping because this is where many people get nervous. Shopify Markets works closely with Shopify's shipping settings. You define shipping zones and rates based on the regions or countries. This key here is transparency, right? Customers should see accurate shipping costs at checkout. Shopify calculates this based on your settings, so there really are no surprises. Start with simple shipping rules. As your international sales grow, you can refine shipping options or work with fulfillment partners. Now let's talk about taxes and duties. Listen, because this is another area Shopify helps simplify. International taxes can be confusing, but Shopify provides tools to manage them properly. Depending on your setup, Shopify can calculate taxes at checkout based on the customer's location. In some regions, duties and import taxes apply. Shopify Markets allows you to show estimated duties and taxes so that customers know what to expect. This reduces order refusals and customer complaints. Now let's talk about payments because international customers prefer different payment methods. Shopify Markets supports local payment options depending on the country. This means customers can pay using methods they trust. Offering familiar payment methods increases conversion rates. Customers are more likely to complete checkout when they see options they recognize. This is another reason Shopify Markets improves international performance without all of the extra effort from you. Now let's talk about customer experience because all of this comes together here. With Shopify Markets, customers automatically see the correct version of your store based on their location. Currency, language, and pricing also adjust automatically. This really creates a smooth experience. Customers do not need to choose settings manually. The store will just work for them. From a brand perspective, this makes your store feel global and professional. Now let's address a common concern. Do you need Shopify Plus to use Shopify Markets? No. Shopify Markets is available on regular Shopify plans. Advanced features may vary by plan, but the core international selling tools are accessible without upgrading to Plus. This makes international selling available to small and growing stores, not just large brands. Now let's talk about how to roll out Shopify Markets the smart way. Do not enable every country at once. Start with one or two additional markets. Learn how customers behave. Review shipping times, costs, and conversion rates. Once you're comfortable, expand gradually. Shopify Markets is built to scale, so you can add new markets when you're ready. And now for the mistakes to avoid. One common mistake is ignoring localization. Selling internationally is not just about shipping worldwide, it's about making customers feel understood. Another mistake is underpricing international orders. Always account for extra costs. Shopify Markets gives you tools to do this properly, so use them. Now let's bring everything together. Shopify Markets is one of the best tools Shopify has released for global selling. It removes the technical barriers that used to make international e-commerce difficult. With one store, you can manage currencies, language, pricing, domains, shipping, and taxes from multiple countries. It allows you to grow globally without losing control or creating chaos. And if your goal is to scale beyond one country, Shopify Markets is not optional. It is the foundation for international growth. And listen, if you want to build your Shopify store the right way and sell internationally with confidence, check the link below for the 3-day Shopify free trial, plus the $1 per month offer. You'll also get my complete Shopify course so that you can set everything up step by step. As always, thanks for watching. If this video helped, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.